next we have Alan Landsman.
I think Mr. Councilman Stivers, are you who I spoke with
I'm
earlier?
not elected.
Okay, Chairman, or
Borough
Borough Manager, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Thanks, I'm off to a shaky start here, but,
That's all right. These are the important ones.
gotcha. So my name's Alan Landsman. I live on 255 North 2nd Street. I've been in Columbia for about a year and a half. I moved here from Mannheim, and I'm a big fan so far. When I moved here, I noticed there was a pretty bad feral cat issue on my block. I became aware of it this time last year because one cat was hit by a car in front of my house, which I had to take care of, and then I took in another cat in my house that had a nasty eye infection that didn't make it. So it was a little like concerning. I wasn't a big cat guy till recently. I had a cat of my own, but I built shelters for these cats over the winter, kind of gave them a safe place to live. They used to live in the row of arborvitaes across from storage sense. That got cut down, so a lot of these cats were kind of displaced, and they kind of ended up, for lack of a better spot, like in my backyard, my shed, my alley. Spring rolled around again, and I found a litter of cats in one of these shelters. So I took the 2 kittens, I found a home for them. I was then deemed like the cat guy on my block, so my neighbor let me know that she had a litter of 4 kittens in her shed. I found homes for all 4 of them. I've raised money to have them microchipped, vaccinated, and spayed and neutered before they get placed. And I also started a GoFundMe 2 weeks ago, and I was able to raise over $1,000 in less than 48 hours with a really strong social media campaign. I'm not an excellent musician or an amazing athlete, but I'm friends with someone that won a couple medals for our country in the Olympics, and friends with someone in a band that played on Saturday Night Live a few weeks ago. So they pushed this out for me. We were able to raise $1,000 from outside of the area. So with that money so far, I've been able to, like I say, find homes, foster, and get these 4 cats fixed. The 2 mothers of the litters, I was able to trap, neuter, and release 2 weeks ago. And then last week I was able to do the same thing with 2 males on my block. The vet that's doing it at the SPCA in Lancaster is off on vacation next week, but the following week I plan to do the same thing. So the reason I'm here tonight, there was a news article that was sent to me Sunday and Monday from the Columbia Spy. I don't know if that's affiliated with the borough at all, but it was discussing the cat problem, or the cat issue. There were lots of issues or solutions that were discussed in the article. Some of them were a little more humane than others, in my opinion. So I'm just here to offer my support, to say I'm a big fan of TNR, which is trap, neuter, and release. And I'm here to volunteer, help however I can. If the borough has more money to fund TNR, I've been working with the SPCA. They do it for $35 a cat. I have my own traps. I have 2. If I had more traps, I could trap more cats. I'm putting my own money towards this, but I just wanted to be part of the solution, and make sure that the solution was a good, humane, ethical one. So I don't know how much more time I have left, but I wanted to ask the question if the cats were on the agenda tonight, because if they're not, it's game 5 for the Sixers. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to leave or stay.
Thank you.
But my contact information is on the sheet, and if you guys do a search on Google for GoFundMe, the Columbia Cat Project, you'll see pictures and kind of updates of everything that I've been up to.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. We do have a partnership with the Columbia Cat Shelter.
Okay.
That if you take them up there, you tell them you live in the borough and they truly are feral, they will do the spay neuter, rabies vaccine, and ear tip, and then send the bill to us, and they're charging us $50 a cat.
Okay.
But that way, there is that too. But you have to call, because since they don't have a vet all the time, they only have certain times that they do it. So give them a call and find out when you can get in there. The executive director's name's Tammy.
Okay.
She's really great.
I did reach out, and they seemed a little overwhelmed, and
They kind of are.
they were a little bit cheaper for Lancaster too,
Yeah.
and I didn't mind taking the drive. Is that something that's on the agenda tonight to get discussed, or?
It was on at the last workshop.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay.
on tonight. But I can tell you, we have 2 traps as well.
Okay.
And I know at the last meeting when we talked about it, we had looked at putting together almost like a volunteer group that would help to do this, because it takes people with passion and people interested in doing it. So we have your contact information. I think I mentioned Todd and Sharon are two of the council people that really have been championing this.
Okay.
I'd like to contact you and to get a few others and have this, get a team together that can do this on a regular basis.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'd be all for it. And if we can maybe get the local borough to give us a better rate, or if not, I don't mind driving him out there. But there's a couple neighbors on my block that have been supportive. So if you can hook me up with whoever, I'd be happy to do it. I would just hate to see us get an animal control person or take a more aggressive approach. I think at least on my block, it's not been an issue lately because the 2 females I got fixed. Now I'm probably going to go home to a shoebox of cats on my porch. But that's like I said, I just wanted to volunteer my time. Anyone you guys can connect me with, I would be happy to help out.
All right, thank you.
All right, go Sixers. Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot.
We also talked about purchasing some more traps,
Yeah.
and if we do,
Absolutely. And I'd obviously I'm doing this in my yard now, but if I had permission to go down to public areas like Columbia Crossing, like I said, I just live on 2nd and Poplar, so I'm close to everything. If I had permission from the borough to set up traps, I'm not gonna just, do it.
We're
and end up
trying to
with the
get a
police
little
station
bit of a
airplane.
team together.
Okay.
So once we get that figured out a little bit,
Yep.
we would love to have you part of that team.
Absolutely.
And yes, we would like to target areas of town where we know they're problematic, so
Okay.
someone like yourself would be great to have helping us.
Absolutely, I'm all for it. If you
Thank
guys
you.
need a kitten, let me know.
Thank you.
Borough Manager
Yeah.
Stivers, thanks for the invitation. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.